everyone. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, and I'm here to do a bit of a teaching. I've had some requests on some lessons on how to read the cards, and so I'm going to do a little bit of a teaching today about what I've learned, I've been taught over the years on how to read the cards. And I did up some pages here. Oops, I need this part. Now this is Cartomancy. So this is reading the playing cards. I will do some on the tarot as well, but this one is on the regular playing cards. So I have a smudge going here, and I have white sage in there. You don't have to, but I always like to smudge before I do any readings for the day, whether they're for YouTube or personal readings, and I smudge myself and I smudge the cards just to clear out any old energy, and it's just all new and I'm ready to go. So that's one of the things I do. I also like to wrap my cards in a scarf or a cloth that I have worn or has been gifted to me, and it has my energy in it. This particular, here's one of the scarves I used, and I've worn it in my hair or worn it around my neck, or it's been on my coffee table or whatever, you know what I mean? And the reason I do this is because no matter where I go with my cards, no matter where I'm going to be doing a reading, I can lay my scarf down and do the cards on top of the scarf, because I want it to be clean energy there. I don't want to pick up any energy of stuff that's on the table, or maybe it's on the grass somewhere. I don't know where I'll be doing it, but you just never know. So this is like a energy protection thing for your cards and for the energy you're about to use, around you. So that's that. You got your scarf around your card. So you would lay your scarf out and do your reading on the scarf. I always get people to shuffle the cards, and shuffle the cards like this. Not, and doing this, or not, just regular shuffling, and for them to make a wish. I like them to make a wish instead of ask a question. Ask a question is too easy. You need to think a little deeper, when your client or your person that you're reading for, they need to look a little deeper. And I ask them to make a wish of something that could come true in the next year or two, and something realistic, like not winning the lottery or getting a Porsche, something realistic that they'd really like to happen in their lives in the next year or so. So also, when they're done shuffling, I give these exact instructions every single time. I say, take the deck with your left hand and your left hand only, and divide the deck into 3 even piles, beginning from the right and moving toward the left. That is all I say. And every single person does it differently. People hear differently, and you can see something in that, how they do that, how they've chosen to do that. And so don't tell them they're doing it wrong, because they're not. There's something in that. Watch them, okay? And you'll develop that. Don't worry if, don't look for something on purpose, but you can see just the differences in people, how they do things. And so anyway, and then I have them select a pile, and I take that pile first, and then put the other piles under it. depending on how they split them, in the order they split them. And then I do their reading from their choices, and their play of the cards. Anyway, I made up a few things here to review with you. I hope you can see them. I can't even see very well. So anyway, Cartomancy, that's that's reading regular playing cards. That's what it's called. So the red cards are good, positive cards. Okay? They bring money, love. Hearts brings love, family, and friends. Okay? That's what hearts represents. Diamonds represent money, wealth, a means, and an ends. Okay? Now, black cards represent challenges and concerns, so spades and clubs. Okay? The clubs represent work, your callings and plans, and the spades represents troubles. So, this is a basic just on the red and on the black to start out with, okay? Something you need to know about that. Then we will move on to, is that right? Okay. So I did this little thing for you. Let me turn that over. Okay. So I always do, when I'm reading regular playing cards, I always put them in groups of 3s so you can get a better reading, a better handle on that particular situation. So I did some examples. So what if you had 3 red, a red and a red and a red? All is good. Everything's good. Just on a basic level. We're just going basic here, okay? We're starting off basic. And if you were to have all black cards, there's troubles and challenges ahead, all right? Now, if you have red, and black, a problem is on the horizon. So see the black at the end? Everything's good, but now there's a problem on the horizon. Black, and red is a solution is on its way. So there's problems, and then here's a solution. Something good is coming in, okay? Further combinations is red, black, red. So a problem will be overcome. So here is good, and then a problem, and good again. So you're overcoming something in the middle here, okay? And when you have the opposite, it's a temporary truce. Keep your guard up. Things are not what they seem. So there's problems here, and then there's the red, the good in the middle, and it's one of those things, it could be too good to be true, because it seems like something's not right here, okay? Now you have the combination of red, black, and black, and that is a good start, steadily worsens. So where you started good, it gets worse and worse. Here's the opposite, black, red, and red. More solutions bring improvements. So it started out, with problems, and it steadily got better, okay? So there's some basic, just red, black combinations here. I'll put them a little bit closer so that if you're trying to copy these out or take a snapshot or something of the screen, there it is. Examples, okay? And then the last little thing I made for you is this. So now we're not just talking about the colors, we're talking about the suits as well. So here, the first one is a heart. Oops, I'll cover that one up. It's not so easy. I'm not really set up for a classroom situation, so, we're gonna, anyway, heart, diamond, heart. So these are all red, so it all seems good, okay? But remember, hearts represent family, love, and friends. Diamonds represent money, and plans, and a means and an ends. So this is generosity, a giving heart. Okay? This is the generosity, and there are 2 hearts around it. So very giving, generous person or atmosphere, family, home. Then you have, let's say, oh, that's getting kind of smoky there. Then you have club, diamond, club. And as you can see, lots of work, but little profit. So clubs are about work, and diamonds are about money. So you got 2 clubs, so there's lots of work, more work than there is money. Okay, as we can see. So now we're going to go down to this combination. Diamond, spade, diamond. So it's like a financial, it should say situation. A financial situation is overcome. So there's a problem here in the middle. So it looks like a financial problem is overcome because it begins with the diamond and ends with the diamond. So the problem's in the middle. It's not at the end. And the most important card is what's at the end of it all, you know, how it turns out. Then we have spade, heart, spade. And this is a troubled heart. You know, this is troubles around the heart. So a troubled heart, a heartbreak, breakup, could mean, depending on the numbers of the cards. But anyway, these are just the suits for now. Club, spade, spade. And that says working in the wrong directions, obstacles. Club, spade, spade. Oops. Obstacles. Another example is club, heart, heart. Working in the right direction for love. It's nice. Here, I'll fold this back now that we're getting down here. So then we have diamond, spade, heart. These are all just possible combinations, and obviously combinations that you're going to come across as you're doing readings. And it's good to practice on yourself. Just practice on yourself, and friends and family say, hey, can I do a reading for you? I need to practice reading these cards. And most people will oblige. But one of the things when you're first starting out, you might want to say is just don't take this too seriously. I'm just learning. I'm just practicing. So, okay. So, diamond, spade, heart. This is money problems is easily overcome. So here's the money, here's the problem, and here's the good, the positive. So this turns into a problem, but turns out for the best. It's overcome. You deal with it. Another one is diamond, spade, club. And this says a money problem needs more work. So see how the work card is at the end? You have the money, problem, work. So this is how you can start reading these combinations without even the numbers yet. Without even knowing what all the numbers mean. These are your combinations. So these are what it's getting to, all right? And the last one I did here was the spade, club, heart. A problem will at work will be overcome. A problem at work will be overcome. Oops, you can't even see it. Sorry, I was holding that too low. So anyway, there's some possible combinations and combinations that you will, of the suits, that you will come across. And so it's easy to see, you know, a problem at work will be overcome. A money problem needs more work. Money problem will be overcome. You will succeed. Working in the right direction. Working in the wrong direction. So you see how it goes and where it goes. I will put pictures of these photos and this video up on my website, tinkertarot.com. If you want to look at these again, of course, you can just rewatch this video. So this is all I'm going to give you for today. I think you should practice. Get a brand new deck of playing cards, just regular playing cards, nothing fancy. And smudge them if you like. And then take out your jokers and any of the extra cards. And just start shuffling and just start practicing these combinations for now, working out what these would be without even thinking about the numbers. In the next video I do, I'm going to introduce the numbers, and that you will, by then, I would say in a week, I'll introduce the numbers. And by then, you should have really good practice on all the suits and the red and the black meanings. You should have that pretty much down pat. And if you have any questions, of course, you can comment or write me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. Yes. And otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've gotten something out of it. I don't want to put too much on your plate at once. So just go little by little. So, and that's it for now. So have a great day, and I'll be back next week with the part 2. All right. Bye now.